La 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 la, the things you want to do. La 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 la, the things you want to do. Hi everyone, I'm Liz Sumner, and this is I Always Wanted To, the podcast where I interview people who are doing things that others long to do. What have you always wanted to try? Someday I will heed the call and sail off into the blue. Someday I will bag it all and do the things I want to do. La 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 la, the things you want to do. La 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 la, the things you want to do. That was the debut of my new theme music. I hope you like it. Hi everyone. It's the end of the year, and I want to share some thoughts about resolutions. I published them as an article a number of years ago, and I still believe them to be true. Here's my take on New Year's resolutions that work. What usually happens to your resolve in the new year? Does it disappear before the pine needles are even vacuumed? Do you spend more energy on excuses than on execution? Can you even remember your intention by Valentine's Day? Try something different this year. Take some time to think through your plan before jumping into action. Here are some guidelines that can help. Your downstream self. Imagine a vital, successful, and grateful you 5 years in the future, looking back and beaming with pride at your foresight. What are you grateful for? What seeds that you planted are now flourishing? What are you looking forward to this year? What are you glad you started 5 years ago? Year in review. Where have you been over the past year? Look at all the aspects of your life: work, recreation, friends and family, your environment. What made you happy? What successes can you build on? What were the qualities that made them successful? Brainstorm. Now, make a list of all the goals you can think of. Remember the rules of brainstorming. All ideas count. Repetition is okay. No judgment. Repetition is okay. And keep going when you come to a lull. You can prime the pump with the old standbys. Eat better. Get more exercise. Floss regularly. Then add some wild ones. Try skydiving. Learn to tap dance. Go for at least 26. Who cares? Take a look at the list and ask yourself which ones matter and to whom. Is it something you really care about, or is there a big should attached to it? Whose voice is telling you it's important? So that. Now, take only the goals you care about and structure them with a so that phrase. I will blank so that blank. This is a critical step. It's the rationale that gives you motivation. I will eat better so that I have more energy. I will eat better so that I don't have to take blood pressure medication. It also checks the appropriateness of the goal. Will doing this really give me that? I will eat better so that my partner will get off my case. What is your underlying rationale? And is it the ultimate one? I want to get a new job so that I can make more money. And then, so what? I want to make more money so that I can feel good about myself. If you honestly identify the so what, you can create goals that accomplish your actual purpose. Realistic and measurable. It's a whole lot more inspiring to achieve a goal and set a new one than to fail again because you've set the bar too high. Don't say you'll get to the gym every day if you know that's next to impossible. Start smaller. I'll get to the gym 3 times a week for a month. I'll walk in the door and get a locker. Every day for a month, I'll set aside time to do my daily journaling and I'll reward myself if I do 5 days out of 7. Then keep track, count them, put a gold star on your calendar, make a grid and put check marks. At the end of the time period, stop and evaluate. If you've set realistic goals and measured them, you'll have a sense of accomplishment and valuable information about how to maintain your success or make any necessary adjustments to your plan. Don't just put another paving stone on that road to hell. Turn those good intentions into accomplishments in the new year. On behalf of your Downstream self, we thank you. And a couple more thoughts before we close out this year. The authors of Designing Your Life and Designing Your Work Life, Bill Burnett and Dave Evans, propose an alternative to New Year's resolutions. Their argument is that resolutions are a list of objectives like a sales quota. They can quickly become anchor problems where there's only one form of a solution inside your problem statement. And when that particular solution isn't forthcoming, you get stuck. Here's what they say. Life is not a list of outcomes. Life is living, being alive. Alive means growing and learning and discovering and engaging. The best part of this new year is all that space and room in it to pursue interesting questions and discover ideas and people and possibilities you knew nothing about on New Year's Eve. That's where the thriving is to be found. What if you swapped your resolutions list for a list of questions that you're curious about, like these? Why am I so attracted to the phrase think global, act local? And what are different ways I could actually do that at work? How did those two superstar managers at work get to be such amazing mentors? What do they know and do that I could try this year? How could I experiment with different productivity apps to find one that fits me well enough that I might even use it regularly? Why is everyone at work so jazzed about the new morning meditating sessions anyway? What might be in it for me? So maybe this year, try a New Year's curiosity list along with your resolutions. And don't forget to add a couple of things you've always wanted to try. For more information about Designing Your Life by Bill Burnett and Dave Evans, visit their website. The link is in the show notes, along with some year-end review templates from mentors I admire. I'll see you in January with brand new episodes. I'm Liz Sumner, wishing you a new year filled with inspiration and encouragement, and thanks for listening.
The things you want to do. La 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 la, the things you want to do. La 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 la, the things you want to do.